Grand Theft Auto 6 hasn't even released yet and it's starting to run into problems. Those problems ranging from the Florida Joker trying to file a lawsuit against Rockstar for using his likeness, to Elon Musk preaching about how violence in video games is bad when he's nothing more than just a shady businessman and snake oil salesman. Some of these are pretty concerning, some of these are the farthest thing from concerning, shout out Florida Joker, but we might as well just talk about all the things that are happening with GTA 6 because all the controversies are pretty funny. Starting with our main man, Elon Musk. When the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 dropped, someone had tweeted out how they'd never played any of the Grand Theft Auto games before, and that they had no intention of playing Grand Theft Auto 6, to which Elon Musk responded that he had only played maybe a few minutes of the game, didn't like the idea of killing cops, and stopped playing the game. To which some people, myself included, responded to Elon Musk with, "Shut the fuck up." I said it at one point in a different video, and I'm gonna say it in this video. It's a video game. It's literally a video game called Grand Theft Auto. At no point in any time when I've picked up a Grand Theft Auto game did I ever say, that's too violent for me, because A, it's a video game, B, the game is named after an actual crime, and C, there's been about 5 or 6 or 7 of these games already. If you picked up Grand Theft Auto 5 and went, man, I don't like the violence and the things that you're doing to citizens and police, that's on you. That is entirely on you, because there's been so many other games that you do literally the same things in every single one that, shut up, just sit down. But seriously, please send me a Cybertruck.
Oh my God.
I've also seen people talk about how the game is too woke, as the game will feature a female protagonist, which apparently has people concerned, feeling like that Rockstar has gone woke with their decision making with the game. I don't think so. I think that they're poking fun at the woke culture, and also I think it doesn't really matter. Like, I think it's just gonna add another great layer to the story, and I'm extremely excited to play as Lucia, as I feel like we're gonna get like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde kind of story. So if it adds another extra layer to the story, don't care. And again, I think Rockstar's more so poking fun, at least throughout the trailer we see them kind of poking fun at this woke, modern day Zoomer culture. Another thing that's come out over the last few days is the fact that some of the source code was leaked for GTA 5 and 6, which means the game could be more exposed, shout out Reese McGuire, to players such as cheaters, modders, and hackers. Or as we like to call them on this channel, loser. Unless you're the cool kind that's trying to make the game fun for everyone, then you and I are on the same page, G, don't worry. I do have some concerns with the source code being out, as it could potentially lead to the game being delayed past 2025. I mean, this all could depend on how bad the game's source code was leaked, as I couldn't find really anything online saying how bad it really was. So if it ends up being nothing, then we're gonna end up having a 2025 release. If it ends up being something pretty severe, then we're probably gonna see that game get delayed so that way they can improve the source code. Or we could potentially see the game get delayed because they have to pay $5 million to the Florida Joker for using his likeness. Oh, you heard me right. The Florida Joker, the guy that has all the tattoos on his face, who looks like the Joker from the DC universe, is trying to sue Rockstar for $5 million because they used his likeness in the new Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. And if you haven't been following it on TikTok, I mean, here's a quick clip.
GTA, we gotta talk. GTA, we gotta talk. This is a final warning. Talk to both my Jewish lawyers. We're going to take legal action.
To Florida Joker, I say good luck. I mean, just if you want, go talk to Lindsay Lohan and talk to her about how her lawsuit against Rockstar went for using her likeness for the cover photo of one of the loading screens. Because spoilers, it didn't go well. They're clearly just trying to parody the character, and I doubt anyone at Rockstar is really sweating over the idea of this guy attempting to sue over this. I mean, to me, as an outside viewer, it's a riot to watch, because every time I watch a video from this guy, it just, you can like visually see the hamster in his brain slowly coming to a halt. Like, I watch the videos this guy puts out sometimes about how he's trying to sue Rockstar, and I feel dumb after watching these videos. Like, you're not gonna win. What are you trying to accomplish? You're not gonna get $5 million. You're not even gonna get a penny. And if you do win, I guarantee you, I would love nothing more than DC to come around and sue you for looking like their character. At the end of the day, it's all just a parody of what you look like. And Rockstar is well within their right to do this. What I would be doing if I were the Florida Joker, I mean, I would never tattoo my face like that, but if I were him, I would be taking all the notoriety and fame I'm getting from this trailer, and I would run with that. I would turn that into something. But again, I think this guy has no idea to do that. All he sees is, oh, I can make money now. What are you going to do with the $5 million in that one lawsuit? You have to pay the lawyers, you have to do all these other things. I mean, the lawyers are probably gonna take a huge chunk of that. I mean, I'm one to just give shit advice, but I think the best advice I could ever give someone is, if you have the opportunity to like ride out some free fame, ride out the free fame. I mean, The Rock's been doing that for years. Speaking of screwing people over, the Take-Two CEO had come out at one point and said that he believed the idea of doing a pay-per-hour style of game could be coming down the line. To which I say, no thanks. If there was one thing that would ever deter me from ever playing or buying a game, it's the idea that I have to do a pay-per-hour sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, I get where the CEO is coming from, because we've heard for a while that games aren't properly priced for the amount of cost that goes into it. The new hardware, the labor, whatever other overheads that exist, or whatever other expenses exist to make these games. To me personally, it seems like a lot of games are going with the microtransaction style, and I guarantee you, Grand Theft Auto, outside of any microtransactions they would make through the online, would still make everything back plus. And I understand the idea of getting a Grand Theft Auto game. The luxury of it is you're getting hours upon hours upon hours of just content and a world to explore and things to do, but charging per hour is not the answer. Again, Grand Theft Auto games and a lot of other games that have some sort of online service will end up making their money back and then some. Even single player games, I don't know, again, cost and what it goes into, you know, making a video game and stuff, but I can't imagine it's that bad. Which is the point where I tell you, the viewer, that if they end up doing a pay per hour style of game, I would just avoid it. Just avoid it, because it'll end up setting this bad precedent for the future for other video games, especially like big titles like from Activision or EA. So with all the various problems and controversies that the game is coming with, I think the only two big problems that I see are the source code being leaked, which could potentially, you know, delay the game, or the pay per hour, which again is not a good thing and should be avoided at all costs. So that way we don't have a problem in future video games. With all that being said, I'd like to know what you have to say in the comments section below, because I think there's so many different topics that are involved with the controversies and problems that Grand Theft Auto is currently experiencing, even though, again, as I said before, it's not a real Grand Theft Auto game if it doesn't come with controversy. As I would like to know what you have to say in the comments. Do you think there's any sort of controversies or any issues that you foresee coming up with Grand Theft Auto? Is there any concerns you currently have with the game? Are you interested in the game? Let me know what you have to say in the comments section below. Again, as always, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. If you didn't, well, these videos aren't getting much better, but I'd like to thank you for watching, and, well, bye.
Smoking dope and jerking off while he plays that fucking game. If that's our standard for goodness, no wonder this country's screwed.